University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, we're halfway through the second round of this year's competition, and Royal Holloway, Robert Gordon University and Newnham College, Cambridge and the University of Bristol have all qualified for the quarter-finals. Whoever wins tonight will join them, while the losers will leave the competition for good. Now, the team from University College, Oxford, comfortably beat the London School of Economics in their first-round match, pulling ahead at the start and staying there. They stumbled on maps and trombone solos, but being the youngest team in the competition paid off when a picture round on dinosaurs dropped into their laps. Playing again on behalf of around 650 students and with an average age of 19, let's meet the University College team again.
Hi, I'm Alex Wallop. I'm from London and I'm studying chemistry.
Hi, I'm Leah Fogarty. I'm from Hertfordshire and I'm studying biomedical sciences.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Enza Kunanen. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I'm studying history.
Hi, I'm Alice Chakraborty. I'm from London and I'm studying classics and English.
Well, in their first-round match, Jesus College, Cambridge raced to a sizable lead against St Catherine's College, Oxford. And although the Oxonians rallied towards the end, Jesus still won with the second highest score of the round. They clearly hadn't read much Shakespeare, but they were very impressive on UK geography, classical music, and women in the Bible, representing around 800 students with an average age of 22. Let's meet the team from Jesus for the second time.
Hi, I'm Josh Kay. I'm from North West London and I'm studying maths.
Hi, I'm Juliet Tyndall. I'm from Birmingham and I'm studying Spanish and Portuguese.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Hamish McGregor. I'm from Cambridge and I'm studying for a PhD in cancer genetic epidemiology.
Hi, I'm Samir Agarwal. I'm from London and I'm studying engineering.
OK, you all know the rules by now. Let's just get on with it, shall we? 10 points for this. Based in West London, what institution describes itself as the world's leading museum of art, design and performance? It's named after...
Jesus Agarwal.
The V&A.
V&A is correct, yes. Victoria and Albert Museum. You get a set of bonuses on words that relate to British soap operas. Taken from the Scottish Gaelic, what term denotes a steep-sided hollow at the head of a mountain valley? It is also known by the French term cirque or the Welsh coombe.
Sanctuary of Emmerdale or...
Is it just Dale then?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Dale? Dale?
It's Corrie. Triticum dicoccum is the binomial of what early form of domesticated wheat? I need a 5-letter term taken from German for this.
What soaps do we have? Like Hollyoaks?
Emma?
Holly.
Yeah, sure.
Holly?
No, it's Emma. Quercus ilex is a Mediterranean tree also known by what common name?
That's Holly, isn't it? I think it's Holly.
No, it's holly oak, or home oak, or evergreen oak. 10 points for this. Used for centuries to impart a blue colour to glass and ceramics, which chemical element has an artificially produced radioisotope that emits gamma radiation and is used as a radiotherapy source? It forms part of vitamin B12 and has the atomic number 27.
Jesus McGregor.
Cobalt.
Cobalt is correct. These bonuses are on the Honours Field Library, a collection of rare manuscripts and documents that came to light in 2021. The collection includes a holographed notebook of 31 poems by which author who died in 1848? This notebook carries annotations in the hand of the author's sister, also a major literary figure.
It's one of the Brontes, isn't it?
Could be, yeah.
Which one died first? Is it?
I have no idea.
Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Charlotte Bronte.
No, it was Emily Bronte. Charlotte annotated it. Also in the collection are individual autographed poems by which poet born in 1759? They include Cessnock Banks and the Briggs of Ayr.
That's... what's his name? Burns?
Robert Burns.
Robert Burns.
It is Robert Burns, indeed. Which author is represented by 2 letters to her sister, Cassandra? They're dated 1796 and 1813, the latter year being that of publication of one of her major novels.
Jane Austen, no?
surely.
So Jane Austen.
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen is correct. Another starter question now. Meanings of what word include all of these? A constitutional bill in the United States, a statement expressing a true or false concept in logic and in mathematics, a formal statement of a
Jesus K.
Proposition.
proposition is correct. You get a set of bonuses on tails. The formation known as mare's tails is an example of what type of cloud usually forming at high altitude?
Cirrus.
Cirrus. It could be.
Cirrus.
Cirrus is correct. Described as having fat tails in comparison with the normal distribution, what letter designates the probability distribution used in hypothesis tests of differences between two sample means? It was studied by William Seeley Gossett.
T test.
It could be. I think it's a T.
I don't know, to be honest.
T.
T is correct. Lamb's tails is an alternative term for the pendant flowering clusters of the hazel tree, more commonly known by what name?
Flowers of the hazel tree.
Anything.
Mistletoe. I don't know.
No. Well. Mistletoe.
It's catkins. 10 points for this. We're going to take a picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a diatonic musical scale beginning on middle C. For 10 points, give the one-word name of the mode shown.
Jesus McGregor.
Phrygian.
No, anyone want to buzz?
University Cunanan.
Aeolian.
No, it's Lydian. So we're going to take the picture bonuses in a moment or two. 10 points for this. I need the name of a language here. An abjad is a writing system in which characters typically represent consonants and vowels are an optional secondary feature. The word abjad takes its name from the first four letters of which...
Jesus K.
Arabic.
Arabic is correct. So we follow on from the Lydian mode, which you failed to identify, all of you. 3 more scales, all beginning on middle C. In each case, I want the single word name of the mode. Firstly?
I don't know these.
I don't know
I
music.
know lots of names of modes, but I don't know which ones they are. So,
What modes do you
It's a
know?
mode.
yeah, I'm just going to guess. Mixolydian.
No, that's Dorian. Secondly,
Is one of them going to be Phrygian?
It could be.
Go for it then.
Phrygian.
no, it's Locrian. And finally,
Do you want to try again?
Phrygian.
no, that's Mixolydian. 10 points for this. In 1813, which British polymath first proposed the term Indo-European to describe the family of languages spoken from Western Europe to the northern Indian subcontinent? He also established the principle of interference of light. And
Jesus Agarwal.
Young.
Young is correct. Well done. Wasn't he supposed to be the last person who knew everything that was possible to know? Your bonuses are on French Gothic cathedrals. In each case, I simply need the name of a city. Images of the bombardment of which cathedral were used on postcards as both pro- and anti-German propaganda during the First World War? Located on the Velle River, it was the traditional site of the coronation of the kings of France.
Is that Rem? Or is that...
Yeah, wait, it could be Rouen.
It's one of them.
Is it?
Are you hearing?
It'd be north.
It's northeast,
Yeah, Rem.
northeast of Paris. I think it's Rem.
Rem. R-E-I-M-S.
Yeah.
Rem, yeah.
Correct, yes, you're spelling it correctly. Known in Roman times as Avaricum, which city is the location of a cathedral housing the tomb of Duke John of Berry? Almost exactly in the centre of France. It is the capital of the Cher department.
Central from
Poitiers, maybe?
Is that in
potentially.
the centre of France?
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
Poitiers.
It's Bourges. About 90 kilometres southwest of Paris, which cathedral is noted for its stained glass windows and the 2 contrasting spires at its west end?
90 kilometres.
I'm not sure.
It could be. Is that Rouen? Is Rouen?
Go for it.
Rouen.
No, it's Chartres. 10 points for this. What substance is contained in fire extinguishers that bear a black label and a black horn-shaped nozzle? These devices are used primarily in electrical fires.
Jesus Agarwal.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is correct. These bonuses are on historical figures who appear or are mentioned in George Eliot's novel Romola. set in Renaissance Florence. Name each person from the description. Firstly, known as Il Magnifico, the ruler of Florence from 1469. He was a banker, merchant, and patron of the arts. A single given name is enough.
It's the Medici, isn't it? It's just say Medici.
Single given name, though. It's not a given name.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Any guess?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo is correct. Secondly, the King of France from 1483. He invaded Italy in 1494 to establish his hereditary claim to the throne of Naples. I need his name and regnal number.
Francis the First.
Francis I.
That was Charles VIII. A Dominican friar, the prior of San Marco in Florence from 1491. He gained influence through his sermons denouncing corruption and sensuality.
No idea. Name him Benedict.
Benedict.
That was Savonarola. 10 points for this. In his 1859 poem, The Portent, which historical figure did Herman Melville describe as the meteor of war? The poem describes its subject's execution after a raid on Harper's Ferry. That is...
University Cunanan.
John Brown.
John Brown is correct. Right, these bonuses are on a three-dimensional figure. What name is given to the three-dimensional figure that in Cartesian coordinates satisfies the following equation? X squared plus Y squared plus Z squared equals R squared for a given constant R.
I mean, that'd be a
Sphere.
ball.
Yeah.
A ball, I think, is what they'll. But
A
like,
ball?
it's actually a sphere.
Sphere.
Sphere is correct. Abbreviated to SR, what single word name is given to the SI unit of solid angle? It can be defined in terms of the area enclosed within the surface of a surrounding sphere.
It's like the it begins with a like azimuth thing, I think.
Okay, I'll do that. Azimuth.
That's the steradian. As a percentage, what is the optimal hexagonal packing fraction of a set of identical spheres? That is, the volume occupied by the spheres as opposed to the gaps between them. You can have 3% either way.
I think it's 74%.
Okay, sure. 74%.
74% is correct. Spot on. 10 points for this. What nation of Nguni-speaking people form the largest ethnic group in South Africa?
University Cunanan.
Zulu.
Zulu is correct. Your bonuses are on subdivisions of Scotland. All three answers end with the suffix shire. What historic county appears in the names of two council areas on the River Clyde? They include the towns of Motherwell and Hamilton and a UNESCO World Heritage Site associated with Robert Owen.
I don't know.
You know,
Aberdeenshire is
I was
the only thing I can think of.
Aberdeenshire.
No, it's nowhere near there. It's Lanarkshire. What is the smallest historic county of Scotland? It shares its name with the council area just north of the River Forth, with its administrative centre at Alloa.
I mean, again, I just don't think I know any Scottish.
Historical counties.
You know, just pass. Pass.
It's Clackmannanshire. Situated near Loch Lomond, which historic county is divided into council areas known as East and West? Its towns include Clydebank, Bearsden and Alexandria.
I don't know, maybe guess Aberdeenshire. I mean, I'm pretty sure it exists.
Aberdeenshire.
That's Dumbartonshire. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear an excerpt from a dramatic work. 10 points if you can name its composer.
University Chakraborty.
Wagner.
No?
Jesus McGregor.
Peter Grimes.
Now, I asked for the composer, which is Benjamin Britten, and either way, it's from Noise Flood, not Peter Grimes. So we're going to take a music bonus or two in a moment. According to the porter in Shakespeare's Macbeth, urine and sleep are two of the three things that are provoked by drinking. What does he say as the other? It is a descriptive term for the skin condition.
University Wallop.
Adultery.
No. although it has been used as an excuse, I'm sure. Rhinophyma, which is a form of rosacea.
Jesus McGregor.
Gout.
No, it's nose painting. 10 points for this. Derived from the German for hermaphrodite, what term denotes an amphilite ion that has a positive and negative charge on the same group of atoms?
University Wallop.
Zwetterion.
Correct, yes. So you'll recall ages ago we had the music starter, part of the finale from Benjamin Britten's Noise Flood, which features a chorus of children as animals aboard the Ark. Your music bonuses are 3 more classical works with parts for children's choruses. 5 points for each composer you can identify. Firstly,
Rings a bell.
It does. Who wrote Peter and the Fox?
Oh.
Peter and the Wolf.
Peter and the Wolf. Sorry.
I have a Prokofiev.
Yeah, I think so. Prokofiev?
no, it's Karl Orff. It's part of Carmina Burana, not the usually played bit. Secondly,
Okay, just think of religious.
Vivaldi, maybe?
Yeah, go.
Vivaldi?
no, it's obviously modern. It's John Rutter. And finally,
Do you know this? That's the worst part.
Jeez.
Should we just pass?
Yeah.
Pass?
No idea.
that's by Engelbert Humperdinck. 10 points for this. Meaning wedge. What term denotes both a piece of wood or iron bolted onto a ship for securing the ends of ropes and an attachment on the sole of a cycling shoe that clips to a specially designed pedal?
Jesus McGregor.
Cleat.
Pete is correct. These bonuses are on the author Kate Millett. Kate Millett is noted for which groundbreaking work of 1970, an examination of the basis of patriarchal power?
No.
No, I didn't.
Nothing. No.
Pass.
It's Sexual Politics. Which novel does Millett describe as a quasi-religious tract concerning the author's personal cult, namely The Mystery of the Phallus? This novel was first published privately in Florence in 1928.
Is it one of D.H. Lawrence's? What's
Could be
it?
Lady Chatterley.
Lady Chatterley's
Yeah?
lover, yeah.
Lady Chatterley's lover.
Correct. Which British novelist does Millett describe as an avowed feminist in reference to his 1879 work, The Egoist?
Hardy? Yeah, could be.
Hardy.
No, it's Meredith. 10 points for this. Carnauba wax, betel nut, sago, and the fibre known as raffia are all obtained from trees of what large family widespread in the tropics?
University Chakraborty.
Palm trees?
Palms is correct, yes. Right, you get a set of bonuses on virology. What general name is given to the family of viruses that contain single-stranded RNA and use reverse transcriptase to become integrated into the DNA of the cells of their host?
Is that something like... Is it parasite type thing?
No, so what's the main one? HIV is that. So retrovirus. I think.
Well done.
Retrovirus?
Retrovirus is correct. HIV-1 and HIV-2 are classified in which genus of viruses? A group of non-oncogenic retroviruses whose name is derived from the Latin for slow.
I mean, slow as TARDIS.
Yeah, go for it.
Multivirus? I don't know.
Tardivirus?
No, they're lentivirus. For what adjective does the letter S stand in the abbreviation SIV, a lentivirus that infects non-human primates?
Sexually, maybe?
Go for it.
Sexually?
No, it's simian. 10 points for this. What surname links all of these? An eccentric Second World War officer nicknamed Mad Jack.
University Cunanan.
Humphrey.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. The author of the plays Serious Money and Cloud 9, and the only father and son to have both been Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Jesus Agarwal.
Pitt.
No, it's Churchill. 10 points at stake for this. In physics, Gray, Rem, Rad, and Curie are units that measure what?
Jesus Agarwal.
Radiation.
Radiation is correct, yes, radioactivity. You get a set of bonuses on a British film director. Set in East London and released in 2019, the coming-of-age story Rocks is by which British director?
Steve McQueen.
Yeah, could be.
Steve McQueen.
No, it's by Sarah Gavron. Also directed by Gavron, which 2007 film concerns a young Bangladeshi woman sent to London to marry an older man? It's an adaptation of a novel by Monica Ali.
What did Monica Ali write?
I don't know.
I can't think.
It's like East is East or something.
Yeah, try that.
East is East.
No, it's Brick Lane. Written by Abby Morgan, which of Gavron's films is a 2015 historical drama with Meryl Streep as Emmeline Pankhurst?
It's one with Kerry Mulligan, isn't it? Suffragette. Is it Suffragette? Is it just called
Might be.
Suffragette? I think it might be.
Suffragette.
Suffragette is correct. We're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a photograph of a scientist. 10 points if you can identify them.
Jesus K.
Rosalind Franklin.
No? Anyone want to buzz?
University Cunanan.
Rachel Carson.
No, it's Grace Hopper. So we're going to take the picture bonuses in a moment or two, and 10 points for this. Referring to the stage makeup and costume being put on by the singer, Vesti la Juba is a short aria in which opera by Leon...
Jesus McGregor.
Pagliacci.
Pagliacci is correct. You just saw a photograph of Grace Hopper, who was an important figure in the development of computer science, writing the first computer compiler, helping to develop the language COBOL, and coining the term bug for a computer error. Your picture bonuses are 3 more figures from the early history of computer science. 5 points for each you can identify. Firstly, this polymath, who invented an early form of computer architecture.
Neumann, no? Von Neumann.
Is that von Neumann?
That's von Neumann, yeah.
Von Neumann.
Von Neumann is correct. Secondly, this pioneer of information theory.
Oh, Shannon?
Yeah, he developed information theory, so...
Sure, yeah.
Shannon.
It is Claude Shannon. And finally,
Ada
Lovelace.
Yeah.
Ada Lovelace.
Ada Lovelace is correct. 10 points for this. What 6-letter adjective links all of these? A political pamphlet of 1776 by Thomas Paine.
University Cunanan.
Common.
Correct. You're going to get a set of bonuses this time on UNESCO's Great Spas of Europe, a transnational site jointly awarded World Heritage status in 2021. In each case, name the place from the description. Firstly, the resort in the Allier department that became the administrative centre of Marshal Pétain's government in 1940.
Vichy. Vichy.
Vichy is correct. Secondly, a city on the Ouse River on the edge of the Black Forest, home to Germany's oldest casino. In the 19th century, it became a fashionable resort for European high society.
So it's going to be Bavaria.
I don't know any towns.
No, go on.
Is there anything in Munich, maybe?
Maybe Munich.
I literally have no idea.
Maybe.
Munich.
No, it's Baden-Baden. In which country is Spa, the town that became known as the Café of Europe?
Switzerland.
Yeah, somewhere around
Switzerland.
No, it's in Belgium. 10 points for this. What ascending sequence of 3 numbers links Mendelssohn's Italian Symphony, Schubert's B-flat major, and Beethoven's Pastoral?
Jesus McGregor.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6 is correct. You get 3 bonuses on umbrellas in art. Which Northern European surrealist depicts an umbrella beneath a drinking glass in his 1958 painting, Hegel's Holiday?
Is that Magritte?
I was going to say Magritte, yeah.
Magritte.
Magritte is correct. A red and white beach umbrella is prominent in Precious Jewels by the Sea, a large painting by which US artist noted for an official portrait of Michelle Obama?
I don't know.
I've got no idea.
Shepard Fairey did the Obama one, but it's not going to be it. But
Try it.
yeah.
Nominate Tyndall.
Shepard Fairey.
No, it's Amy Sherald. Women and men with umbrellas crossed the road in the 1877 work Paris Street, Rainy Day. It is a work by which artist, also noted for the Floor Scrapers?
It's either, I think it's Pissarro or K-Bot, but I'm not sure which one.
It's up to you.
Pissarro. Try Pissarro.
Pissarro.
That was Kaibot. Bad luck. 10 points for this. In a work published in the 1860s, to what was Walter Bagehot referring when he said, "If you begin to poke about, you cannot reverence it. Its mystery is its life."
University Cunanan.
The British monarchy.
The monarchy is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on biological names. The Hypericum genus of plants has what common name after a biblical figure whose feast day of 24th of June broadly coincides with the flowering of several species, such as Hypericum elegans?
John the Baptist, maybe?
Oh, go for it.
John the Baptist?
No, you had the right saint, but the name of the plant is St. John's wort. C. elegans is a near-microscopic model organism used to study animal developments. To which animal phylum does it belong?
Maybe like a fruit fly they used a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
So a fly.
So
Is that
like,
it? Would that
It
be
just,
the
yeah,
fly?
fly, say fly.
fly?
No, it's nematodes. Native to Central America, the elegant or coppery-tailed trogon belongs to what class of the phylum Chordata? It's the same family as the quetzal.
I literally have no
idea.
Aves?
Aves is correct.
Well
yes,
done.
birds. Well done. Right, 10 points for this. To the nearest degree Kelvin, what is the boiling point of helium at atmospheric pressure?
Jesus McGregor.
2?
No, anyone want to buzz from you?
University Wallop.
4.
4 is correct, yes. You get 3 questions on song cycles by French composers. Based on the poems of Paul Eluard, Such a Day, Such a Night is a song cycle by which French composer? He was a member of Les Six in the 1920s.
20s French composers.
No, I don't know.
How late is Sanson?
I think he might be dead.
Yeah,
think
he
he
could
might be
easily
dead,
be.
but-
I literally have no idea.
Just pass.
It's Poulon. In the 1890s, who wrote La Bonne Chanson, a cycle of 9 songs based on poems by Paul Verlaine?
I swear I've heard of this before. I just don't know who it is.
Sanson could be alive.
Sanson.
No, it's Fauré. Vianel and The Ghost of the Rose are the first 2 songs in Summer Nights, a song cycle completed in 1841 by which French romantic composer?
Yeah, well, Sanson's definitely alive.
Yeah, but like I don't think he's romantic. I just
Yeah, no, go for whatever.
yeah, pass.
It's Hector Berlioz. 10 points for this. In Earth Science and that would go on. University College Oxford have 85. Jesus College Cambridge have 160. You never really got a chance to get going, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was definitely our downfall.
yeah.
Jesus, congratulations to you. We shall look forward to seeing you in the next stage of the competition in the quarterfinals. Many congratulations. I hope you can join us next time for another second-round match. But until then, it's goodbye from University College Oxford.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Jesus College Cambridge.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.